The year was 1969. Ottapalam, a city which was still aloof from modernization, was in need of a medical center. The dream became a reality when visionary men from the Seventh-day Adventist Church decided to treat the people of Ottapalam with Christ-like care and introduce Christian medical care in the 32 square kilometers area. The city itself was formed on June 16 in the year 1969, and Seventh-day Adventist Hospital was the first health facility center formed from the inception of the city itself. Ottapalam is known for its natural beauty of paddy fields, coconut plantations and banana plantations. All these are available in the whole of Kerala, but in Ottapalam you will find an expanse of greenery unaffected by modernization. The Seventh-day Adventist Hospital, Ottapalam, was dedicated by Elder R.H. Pearson, the then General Conference President, along with Dr. R.S. Lowry, the Southern Asia Division President. God chose the first medical director, Dr. K.A. Paulson, and the business manager, George S. Nelson. These two, by the grace of God, started the 60-bedded hospital with great interest for providing quality health care to the vicinity. Many doctors contributed to the growth of the hospital. One of the many was Dr. Small from Canada. She was considered as one of the many great personalities who walked the talk. Many a times, she used to conduct emergency surgeries with the help of a Petromax light and used to conduct deliveries even at midnight. She also lent her surgical hands in repairing cots for the patient wards and taking care of electric work when the need arose. At times, she even drove the hospital ambulance with patients to their respective homes. The hospital grew rapidly, taking in all the challenges. The constructed hospital had a unique architectural beauty for the way it was spread out with fresh air, sunlight, space and a great ambience. Mr. Rajan Charles and Mr. K.P. Tarian were the hands behind the construction of the hospital, who worked under the watchful eyes of Pastor R.L. Watts. The metal frame work was transported by road all the way from Spicer Memorial College, Pune. Very soon, the campus had its church built in the year 1974 and dedicated by Pastor R.S. Lowry, there also adding the first chaplaincy department. The hospital very soon gained momentum in the city. Such was its popularity that the 10th President of India, Shri K.R. Narayanan, started his campaign in the year 1986 in the campus of the hospital. By the year 1986, the hospital started performing orthopedic surgeries as per the AO standards, which was a giant leap. The growth was steady. In the year 1991, the pediatric department was opened, which was a blessing to every parent in Ottapalam. Very soon, by its sheer hard work, the hospital started the School of Nursing in the year 1996 and got its Kerala Nurses and Midwives Council recognition by 2001. By 2004, the hospital's orthopedic department was conducting minimally invasive surgeries, joint replacement surgeries, and thereby gained the name of being the first center to do a total joint replacement surgery among the many firsts. In the year 1986, the physiotherapy department was added to the hospital. God was good. The following years, that is 2006 to 2008 saw a major uplift keeping with the times. A new casualty department, a new ICU department, addition of semi-auto analyzers, an excellent neonatology and pediatric unit was set up. Soon the dental surgery unit grew to become a multi-speciality dental clinic. The hospital grew to a different rung, where it started taking complicated and high-risk cases because of the installation of anesthesia workstation. The registration department was completely computerized. The time delay in registering was reduced to a great considerable time. By the year 2010, an upgraded version of ultrasonographic machine was purchased, which enhanced the diagnostic work. Soon, Doppler tests, echo and TMT tests were performed in the hospital. God in His leading upgraded the School of Nursing to the College of Nursing, affiliated to Kerala University of Health Sciences in the year 2011, and students from all parts of the country joined the nursing college. By 2012, the hospital added a mortuary with 8 cells. In the following year, the hospital was able to purchase 160 kV generator and a 250 kV step-up transformer, a long journey from the days of Petromax Light. Today, the hospital runs a full house with the following departments: general medicine, general surgery, obstetrics, gynecology, pediatrics, dental, physiotherapy, casualty, and palliative care. Attending to these departments are 22 dedicated doctors with the help of 34 staff nurses and 40 nursing assistants. As of today, the SDA Hospital Ottapalam has come a long way, and the credit goes to the patrons, the patients, who have placed their trust in the Christ-like care the hospital provides. The first case of COVID in India was diagnosed in Thrissur, Kerala.
The first confirmed case of novel coronavirus reported from Kerala, where a student studying in China's Wuhan University has tested positive with the deadly virus.
Kerala was never the same again, and our hospital was severely affected, with more than 50% of the hospital staff who turned positive, of which 30% were doctors. It was very hard to run the hospital with 50% staff. The government of Kerala declared our hospital as a designated COVID center. With 50% manpower and zero income, the hospital came to a standstill. After being declared COVID center, we were able to support 20 patients with continuous oxygen supplies. Sometimes we never got oxygen. We had to wait for 24 hours. The first and the foremost challenge was to keep the oxygen supply. Following, we had to travel 84 kilometers every day, sometimes 3 or 4 times a day, to collect the oxygen cylinders. Thanks to the efforts of our friends and ADRA, God blessed us with our own oxygen generation plant, OGP Delta PSA 390, which helped us to serve many COVID patients and patients requiring oxygen support. Because of the CDO Act, the income of the hospital was nil, as every patient was admitted free of cost. With no income, running a full-fledged COVID center was more than a challenge. Our well-wishers and friends around the world sent donations from $50 to $5,000 sometimes. The lack of ventilators was another big challenge. A challenge to keep a patient alive. This was almost impossible without ventilators. Again, ADRA was God sent help. We received 2 high-end ventilators and 7 concentrators. Thereby, we could treat 6 patients on invasive ventilation per day. And this was for the very first time in SDA Hospital, Ottapalam. The Seventh-day Adventist Hospital, Ottapalam, was the first hospital in the city to be vaccinated with Covishield in the campus. COVID had its share of effect on nursing college too. The nursing college had to go online all of a sudden, posting a challenge of getting Wi-Fi connections, video cameras, monitors. All this was to be done when no nursing school fees was collected from the students as per the government order. It costed more than 2 lakhs per classroom to go online. In the old hostel for the girls, 4 students could reside in a room. But due to non-availability of the rooms, we had accommodated 7 students in a single room with 1 toilet for 7 students. The Kerala University of Health Science inspection team came down very hard on the administration for accommodating 7 students in a single room, which gave rise to a thought to build a new hostel. By the grace of God, the Golden Jubilee Block was inaugurated by Pastor Ezra's Lakra via Zoom, and the occasion was graced by the Union President. Now, 40 students reside comfortably in the Golden Jubilee Block or the new girls' hostel. Portable X-ray mission was made possible through our friends in the United States of America. Our age-old labs had to be renovated and 2 new microscopes were added. The laboratory was also renovated with a microbiology department. With the help of our well-wishers and alumni of Ottapalam SDA Hospital, we were able to set up a molecular biology lab as well. And we were able to screen COVID, otherwise known as closed RT-PCR TrueNet, for the first time.
We owe a lot to our pioneers. We today stand here in this platform because they have built this for us. And I understand that there is a great responsibility that rests on us, because we need to take it forward, because many of them have given their life. I must say their life, they have been sacrificed to establish this institution. And God is still sustaining us wonderfully, I must say.
The path ahead is challenging. The need of the hour is now. We need to expand and branch out to subspecialties with critical care facilities. We need to move into a new building with sufficient space for expansion. The tin roofing has to go. Thermocol ceilings has to be replaced with concrete ceilings. The unfurnished wards needs to be furnished. Weak building needs to be tear down for strong ones. It's time for the forward leap. We invite all our well-wishers to pray and support this great institution, which was started by our dedicated pioneers to give Christ-like care. We treat. God eats.